Good morning, my fellow scientists. It is Tuesday, March 14th, 2017, and happy Pi Day for all of those who celebrate Pimus. Pimus? Is that a thing? I digress. I want to talk today about an article I read on cracked.com, a humor site, but by an author named David Wong, who is good at writing pointed but funny prose. I've read a couple of his books. I've actually talked about a couple of his books. He wrote John Dies at the End, which was made into a movie, and he wrote the sequel, which is This Book is Full of Spiders, Seriously Don't Touch It, which was hilarious, and now is writing a new book, which will be out in October, which I'm really excited about. He wrote an article, March 1st, on Cracked, that talked about the news cycle and how awful it is that so much news starts with something, 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 and you should be terrified. Because it's just such a terrible but effective way to get attention, which is, of course, the point of all of the news, is to get your attention. When you think about something like a sitcom, they want your attention, but they're honest about it. They're going to be funny, and you're going to watch, and that's nice. If you think about Game of Thrones, no one's thinking of that as some sort of civic duty to, well, okay, maybe me a little bit, but the point is that is offering you entertainment in exchange for your attention. The news is not. The news is offering something else, and it's dishonest. The news is offering you topical information that they're going to pretend that you need, that you don't need. That's the fact. That if you can go back to any news website from 10 years ago. I've done this exercise. Go back to 2007 front page of CNN on wayback.org. Not one thing will have benefited you to have read 10 years ago. Right? You won't be like, God, if only I had known that on March 14th, 2007, my life would be different now. No, not one thing on that page is going to be useful. So this whole, and you should be terrified, that's on every second headline, clearly no, you shouldn't be terrified, because last time you said that, it didn't make a darn lick of difference. So it's a great article. I highly recommend it. The link's in the description. Now that I've said that, let's talk about a little public service announcement about coffee. So I absolutely love coffee. It's my favorite drink, and you can even see my wife's gift of my mug there. And it comforts and supports me. I want to remind all of you out there in YouTube land to wash your coffee maker, because if you saw what was on the inside of your coffee maker, you would be terrified. No, I'm joking. But honestly, I cleaned my lab coffee, or my office coffee maker today, and I got this off. So it doesn't matter how much you spend on your coffee. If you spend $100 a pound on some fancy free-range, free-trade, fair nut coffee, and your coffee maker's filthy, which mine was, your coffee will taste like filth. So I really recommend you get a little bit of some cleaner. I used CLR, but you can use whatever you want. CLR works pretty well. A drier sheet actually has the right combination of surfactants to get that gunk off the inside of your coffee carafe. Typical detergents just don't cut it very well. So yeah, there's my advice today to those of you who want advice. Clean your coffee maker. Coffee will taste a great deal better. Tune into the Allen Lab tomorrow for more reasons to be terrified here in the Allen Lab.